Okay, speech and Parkinson's. As we said, many of us do have speech issues. There are challenges, and today we're going to talk about different challenges. जो हर एक के केस में अलग होगा, right? Everybody has a unique journey. Some may be overlapping, common symptoms. The range may be different, the severity may be different. The onset age may be different. शुरू में हो गया, oh my God, I could not be understood right in the beginning. Somebody may say, no, मेरे को तो 10 साल हो गए, अभी भी मैं बात करता हूँ तो सब समझ लेते हैं. So no comparisons. The only competition is with one person, and that's the face we see every morning in the mirror. That's the only competition we have with ourselves to kind of improve upon yesterday and get better today. Yeah. So, how many of us have heard this being told? Sorry, could you say that again? Could you please repeat yourself? घर में कोई ना कोई हमेशा बोलता है. Initially we think, what's wrong? I'm just speaking normal, but why aren't you able to understand? So a lot of us have heard this dialogue. Please repeat. Sorry, फिर से बोलना पापा. Ma, I couldn't understand you. Or we are unable to complete a sentence. बात करते करते, if there's 5 words in a sentence, 4.5 come out, the last bit is got cut, or unable to get even the meaning of the sentence out. I know many of us here, and speech issues are many. Most common is that we become soft spoken. आवाज धीमी हो जाती है, volume down हो जाता है, right? And people at home keep saying, up your volume, speak up, guys. नहीं समझ में आ रहा. Some of us even get monotonous voice. Monotonous means the range in the pitch or the tone is kind of diluted. जैसे होता है ना, हम बात करते हैं, oh yes, I got that. No way. Really? Oh, I'm so glad that you're here. Instead, it becomes, I'm so glad you are here. I was waiting for you. Same scale में चला जाता है, monotonous. Then comes hoarseness. ये अलग अलग तरीके के प्रॉब्लम्स हैं जो स्पीच में आते हैं. सॉफ्ट हो जाती है, आवाज कम हो जाती है, या पिच एक जैसा रह जाता है, अप एंड डाउन नहीं, एक्सप्रेशन नहीं आता है उसमें. और देयर इज होर्सनेस, की आवाज बहुत भारी हो रही है. आई थिंक शमा जी हैज आल्सो इन द पास्ट मेंशन दैट मेरी आवाज बहुत भारी हो रही है. आई डोंट लाइक माय वॉइस द वे इट्स हैपनिंग. होर्सनेस कम्स थ्रू. और इवन heavy breathing. It's almost like your breath coming out. I may be able to understand you, but it's a lot of energy going into that dialogue of yours. Slur and stutter. Somebody here again has said. So initiation of movement, just like अपन को walking में freezing होता है, fascination है, initiation of step is a problem. Initiation in speech may also be experienced where you are, I want to say starts to stutter, or there is a slur and it's not really understood well by the members at home or at work or your friends, and that starts to cause a lot of disappointment, isolation. हम लोग बात करना कम कर देते हैं कि उनको समझ ही में नहीं आ रहा है, बार बार बोलने को बोल रहे हैं, तो चुप ही रहो, चुप होके बैठ जाते हैं. Not to be done. Or there may be tremor in voice. Lot of us also experience while you're singing or talking, like tremors, how you have in hands and feet. Okay. So again, a data point that up to 90% of people with Parkinson's are impacted in one way or the other, right? Dysarthria is what is called the speech problem. And dysphagia is the swallowing problem. We'll come to that because the muscles in the throat, larynx and pharynx, are both impacted because they are muscles, and Parkinson's impacts every muscle. ये याद रखने का है, like गजनी के जैसे दीवार पर लगाने का है. Parkinson's affects every muscle of the body. जब हमको सब बोलते हैं सुनाई नहीं पड़ रहा है, can't understand what you're saying, I then feel I'm shouting because मुझे ऊंचा बोलने को बोल रहे हैं, right? When we ask our heroes to speak up, कि sorry पापा समझ में नहीं आ रहा, they say, I don't want to shout, you're making me shout, right? It is because, please understand here, there's a bit of academics, but just to understand, can you all see me, my screen, my face? Now, if I'm speaking at this volume, this is my normal. Damn Parkinsons ने मेरा आवाज नीचा कर दिया. This has become my new normal. I think I'm talking normal. And when my partner is asking me to speak up, I feel I am having to shout because I now think this is my normal. So हमारा normal से गिर जाता है. See, Parkinson's make everything small, right? Micrographia. Handwriting छोटी छोटी हो जाती है, like little ants on paper. My steps become small, shuffling gait. My body becomes caved in. Shoulders come in, smaller. Muscles become tighter and rigid. So everything tends to become smaller and smaller. आवाज भी नीची हो जाती है because again the muscles involved are becoming tighter and getting impacted by Parkinson's. So I feel I am shouting, but no, you are not. People with Parkinson's, please remember, if my caregiver is saying speak up, पहली बात तो है गुस्सा आता है, क्या बार बार मेरे को बोल रहे हो, अपना कान साफ करा लो. Maybe you are not able to hear me properly. Dad used to always say that to my mom. Nisha, you need to get your ears clear. I am fine. But किसी की गलती नहीं है. Hero is not a strong, nor is a superhero. Please remember that I with Parkinson's now have got a lower volume and voice. I'm being asked to speak up to reach my normal. So please mind नहीं करने का है, गुस्सा नहीं खाने का है, and caregivers need to prompt. If you can see these two things mismatch in my understanding, I'm not aware that I have come to a new normal. There's a lack of self-correction, which is an important name here, because what happens here is this. Again, a little bit of academics, but in simple language and with a photo I've tried to explain, there's something called sensory feedback disorder. People who know engineering or sound, understand. Body में there's a self feedback. Sometimes you can make it, oh, was I talking too loud? Feedback मिलता है खुद को. When you have musicians on the stage, they always say कि feedback दो मेरे को, because there are gadgets there. They need to know how loud they are for the audience. It's not only in the sound, it is with movement also. So there are disruptions in the brain where the sensory feedback is being impacted. It's compromised, it's challenged, because the autonomous nervous system with Parkinson's, उसकी factory बंद हो रही है. Automatic functioning of the body is being compromised. So something which is automatic, a sensory feedback loop जो होता है, वो खराब हो रहा है. तो मुझे नहीं समझ में आ रहा कि मैं धीरे बोल रहा हूं या मैं कम छोटा चल रहा हूं. So very simply put, अगर 100 pound है, Priyank will connect with the pounds here, he's in the UK. I am only giving out 79.4, but I think I'm giving 100 to you. I'm out of calibration with my Parkinson's because of my sensory feedback disorder. Calibration करते हैं, so यहाँ पर क्या है? Internal cues. Can we see all the words here? Very important. Automatic system in the body is failing क्योंकि internally जब मुझे समझ में आ रहा है कि मैं ऊंचा बोल रहा हूं, तो I lower my voice. If I think, I realize I am not talking up, I will raise my voice. बट वो फैक्ट्री बंद हो रही है, इसलिए हमको बाहर से प्रॉम्प्ट चाहिए. My spouse, my children, my caregivers have to say, speak up, and then I will speak up. Are you getting my point? So we need prompts. और prompts हमेशा बाहर से आते हैं, external cues मिलते हैं. Like somebody might just make it a habit to say, which means ऊंचा बोलो. So a message for caregivers with folded hands to both actually. अभी क्या होगा? For example, क्लास के बाद Amrita will go to dad. I'm just taking an example, Amrita. It's nothing personal here. But because I know that you're here as a caregiver. Dad, look, I learned in this class today that you need to speak up, and I'm telling you to speak up. Fine, Dad will respond. कल फिर से शाम को फिर से डैड की आवाज नीचे हो जाएगी. Amrita will say, Dad, speak up. Dad will speak up. Week later, Amrita will say, Dad, I've been telling you all the time, why don't you speak up? And this, all of us go through at home. We expect the PD hero to sustain and retain that higher volume. वो नहीं होगा, because automatically वो गिर जाता है. मेरे internal cues काम नहीं कर रहे हैं. प्लीज अगर घर में झगड़ा पट्टी हो रहा है इसके चक्कर में, उसको बंद करें. As a caregiver, we need a lot of patience and the understanding that every prompt is a new prompt. There's nothing in memory for that. Till we practice so much that it becomes my second nature to become aware and speak up. But believe you me, it's a constant practice. ये नहीं बोलने का है as caregivers, look, I've told you 100 times, speak up. No, you're upsetting yourself and you're upsetting your hero at home. ठीक है? So it's simply because my sensory feedback loop is not functioning. My internal prompt is not happening. I don't mean to bother you, my dear superhero. Just help me with the prompt and I will speak up. So the heroes have to be very, very open to these suggestions. I know, having said so much, you must all be thinking, my God, ये तो mood off कर रही है, वानी क्या class करा रही है ना, इतना problem है. But the good news is that we have to and we can relearn the tricks of the trade, retrain our brain and our muscles, recalibrate, learn to recalibrate, and we are rocking. Anybody who knows who this is? You can unmute and give the answers, please. Anybody? ये कौन है?
Not really, I don't know.
He's a very popular singer who's recently been diagnosed, Neil Diamond. Hi, Niru, how are you? Good to see you. Very, very popular, and he's been diagnosed with Parkinson's, and he has very happily doing a great job by coming and sharing in public that he has this issue, because we need to also realize we are not alone. You know, when we deal with the situation, sat at home by ourselves, we think कि हमको ही हो रहा है. We are the chosen ones to go through this. Having said that, it's not easy, but we need to know what is to be done. So what is end of the day when I said ये problem है, वो problem है, the whole aim is that I need to be heard. Simply put, people at home stop talking. I stopped going out to meet my friends, because if in a group of 5, 4 लोग बात कर रहे हैं, आप अपना डायलॉग बोलते हैं, आवाज उनको नहीं पहुंचता है, you don't get the response from them, you think they're ignoring you, we stop going out and we feel hurt and we isolate ourselves. नहीं करने का, because we need to be heard. Look, without communication, relationships don't stay. किसी को I love you बोलना है, किसी को I hate you बोलना है, आवाज तो चाहिए, right? So we need to be able to express our feelings, for which we need a voice. And voice with the expression, not just, oh, I love you. वो love जाएगा नहीं उधर. Hey, I really love you. I love you. So those, the monotonous jo ho jati hai आवाज, because that pitch goes away, but we are going to practice all that. So think big and speak loud. Again, why think big? Because you need to prompt yourself that maybe I've gone a little low. That's why everybody is asking me to speak up. So take that split second and say, if I have to say hello, and I say, hello, how are you? I'm fine. We are not thinking. If I think, hello, bolna, hello, and I'm asked, how are you? I am fine. There's an effort. It sounds like kindergarten stuff कि आपको कोई सिखाने को बोल रहा है कैसे बात करना है. But yeah, that effort, that mindfulness has to be there. Yeah. Somebody is drawing on my PPT. Somebody's got. So now to be able to speak up, what are the few things that are needed? Anybody? To be able to express well, speak up, tell me what all is needed.
Control breath.
Controlled breath. Is it controlled breath or something else? How would breath it is? Yeah. What else would you say about breath?
So strength in the muscles of the throat.
Strength in the muscles of various organs that are
that
involved, right?
yeah.
True. What
Better
else?
better breathing exercises to
Breathing, better breathing.
Yeah.
Absolutely. We'll come to that. Oh, I can see.
Also the willpower
Vijay
to
ji, so
want
good to
to
see you.
say it.
Oh my God. So good to see you, Vijay ji. I will come and connect with you. I just saw you there. Sorry, Ma, what were you saying?
They should have the willpower to want to
Willpower is
communicate
most
and not give up.
important. Yeah, will help us with the breath, with our muscle training, everything. One very important thing that I'm going to come to in my next slide is this. You know, Parkinson's has another name. Anybody guess what it's called? Depending on this slide, I've given it away.
Muhammad Ali.
This is Muhammad Ali.
Yeah.
But Parkinson, that's right. Parkinson's is also known by another name. Anybody? It's called mask face syndrome. You know how we have a mask, and when we wear a mask, it retains the same expression. It doesn't go like that. Nothing happens. What do you call, Dana, a mask in your language? What is a mask? Huh?
Mugamudi. Mugamudi. Something that covers your face. Mugam is face, Mudi is covering.
That stays, yeah, and that stays with one expression, right? We cannot tweak the expression. So Parkinson's is known as mask-faced syndrome because over time, as I said, गजनी के जैसे क्या लगाने का है? Parkinson's impacts all the muscles. Even these are muscles, right? Smaller muscles, which help me move my face for different expressions. Chichi. Oh, yeah. Every expression is because now example, Ananda ji gives me very good news and I say, oh, thank you, Ananda ji, very nice. That. And I say, Ananda ji, thank you, so good. Yeah. Can you see how my communication has changed simply by my expressions? And people at home, I'm sorry to share, with progress conditions already are getting into that mask phase. एक जगह ऐसे बात, हाँ ओके खाने में आज मेरे को रोटी नहीं चावल चाहिए. We start drooling, swallowing issues are happening, saliva comes out. Ananda ji, I love your smile. Please keep that going. Thank you,
Thank you.
Ah,
Thank you. I'll
The
continue to do that.
smile. So when I
Yeah, that's
went
very
to
important.
my neurologist for Papa, we used to narrate jokes to Papa. And Papa used to love jokes. He used to laugh so much his eyes used to water. After 3, 4, 5 years of his progression, Papa wouldn't laugh.
Uh-huh.
I didn't know Parkinson's the way I do today. I didn't understand it. And I thought, he's not understanding what I'm saying. His speech was gone. His handwriting wasn't happening. He was rigid like a how you see Muhammad Ali, almost like that. He wouldn't laugh. And I went to my neurologist, Dr. Saxena at Wimhans in Delhi. I said, Doctor, Papa हंसते नहीं है, मतलब has he gone cuckoo? He's not understanding. He said, no बेटा, उसको सब समझ में आ रहा है. वो हंस रहा है, इधर तक हंसता है, but ये नहीं हो रहा है. How sad is that, yeah? That's not fair.
Absolutely.
He understood everything. We all understand everything. There's nothing wrong here. Our memories are razor sharp. Our cognition is there. Cognition may bother us, but let's not be bothered by that today. But all we need to do is express, practice facial muscles, because muscles come with a disclaimer. क्या लिखा है मैंने यहाँ पर? Use me or
Lose me.
lose me. अगर मैं ऐसे ही बैठे रहेंगे, I'll become that mask, that Mokhota I'll become. Then I won't be able to move my muscles.
That's
So
true.
starting today, your time starts now. Okay, we're going to start an everyday practice. Because again, calibration, we may think we are expressing, moving our muscles. It ain't happening 100%. Remember, 100 pound नहीं मिल रहा है बाहर, वो बढ़ाने का है, ठीक है? So by practicing, we do this in our classes. No, we say what's in the face. Oh, there's everything in the face. Like, oh, chichi, yuck. No. Unless we do that, we are not even able to communicate properly what we are wanting to say. Yeah. And somebody had said, all of us know that even if I practice my muscles, we're going to do the practice now, we still need breath. Now imagine, I can't see Mr. Ray's, Mr. Ray, his video is off. Let's say Chandra ji is coming up the steps for the class, but the lift is not working. We are presuming Chandra ji is 3 floors up and the lift has got spoiled. She's getting late for the class. She'll come, she'll put the screen on and she's, sorry, my lift wasn't working and I got late. Sorry. She cannot finish that sentence. But here, if she sat in the class with a deep breath and she said, good morning, everybody. Good morning, Vonita ji. I'm happy to be part of the class today. Boom. 2.5 sentences done. That is how important my breath is. Even if I practice my throat muscles, oo, e, अगर मेरा सांस नहीं निकलेगा, गाड़ी में पेट्रोल होने का है, धक्का मार के I can only go so much. Petrol is my full lung capacity is my petrol in the car. Then I can go from Chennai to wherever, come to Delhi. We can have a session here. Right? So let's not underestimate the power of breath for anything and everything. We say NO, no breath, no life. KNOW, no breath and no life. KNOW. Breath is everything, right? For speaking, the awaz, the completion of the sentence, all depends on how deep and strong my breath capacity is. Yeah. Again, with the message that we need to speak up because I need to be heard by everyone, heard and understood properly. For that, we're going to do our exercises. And before we finish with a message which I really love, and this was, imagine, written by Albert Einstein hundreds of years ago, saying life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. We all, I'm sure, as kids, as adults, have done bicycling, right? और जैसे ही साइकिल को ब्रेक लगाते लगाते स्पीड कम होता है तो we start to kind of wobble. And again, we speed up. Voila, we are fine. There's good balance. So keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. That's the message for everything, voice and other stuff. Yeah. I need a sip of water. I think everybody should take a water break. Let's take a sip of water. Keep some tissue with us or a towel. When Papa used to have saliva problems, like his saliva used to drool out, I thought people with Parkinson's make more saliva. I didn't know any better. No, that's not the case. Now imagine मुरली जी. Imagine मुरली जी आपको थोड़ी घर में कोई बार बार बोलता है swallow करो, अच्छा पानी पिया फिर से swallow करो, नहीं ना बोलता कोई. वीर गणेशन जी, nobody tells us. It is happening automatically. But now what is happening? Automatic factory के workers कम हो रहे हैं. Autonomous nervous system is kind of shutting down. Those neurons are dying. So now swallowing is something which is automatically, body is creating saliva in the mouth, and without even realizing, my saliva is going in. Damn Parkinson's is now not giving that automatic command. Saliva is in the mouth. The minute I open my mouth, it comes out. As simple as that. Or when we're lying down, lot of complaints, my pillow got wet. Even if I keep a towel, my towel gets wet because I drool, because I'm automatically not swallowing. Khalas. Not to worry. इसमें कोई टेंशन का बात नहीं है कि सलाइवा निकल रहा है, अंदर नहीं जा रहा है, बाहर निकल रहा है. Not to say कि निकलने दो, because that leads to loss of certain good elements, weakness आ जाता है, dryness हो जाती है. Very simple things. We will do exercises. Simply, if you can, I'm not saying get into a bad habit, but chew gum. किसी को बहुत ज्यादा अगर हो रहा है, before the exercises also start to make a dent. Get naughty with your grandchildren and start to chew some gum. But अगर swallowing का problem ज्यादा है, don't do that. You may get chew, because swallowing can cause choking, may lead to choking. One of the common risks with Parkinson's, ठीक है. But अगर मेरे को सिर्फ drooling का problem ज्यादा है, तो I can indulge a bit in chewing gum, even imaginary chewing. We'll do that exercise. So swallowing के लिए the muscles, larynx and pharynx are what? Larynx is the food, the vocal cord, and pharynx is the food pipe. Both are
muscles.
Thank you.
Correct.
Both are muscles.
Correct.
Tongue. What is tongue?
Tongue is also muscle.
Who's saying that? Is somebody doctor here or somebody just knows that?
No. I'm an engineer.
Ananda ji. Are there any medical doctors? I need to be even more careful then. Medical doctors here? Retired or practicing? नहीं है कोई, बच गए.
No, ma'am.
No, this is all with, disclaimer is I'm not a medical background person, but experience and learnings helping me share with you from a personal journey as well. So thank you for trusting and being here. So thank you. Tongue is a muscle as well. And we said every muscle gets impacted by Parkinson's. Tighter, less functional. इसलिए हमको इनको बाहर से प्रैक्टिस कराने का है, ठीक है, ये मसल्स को भी, टंग को भी. एंड बिफोर दैट वी नीड टू get better on our facial workout. So let's quickly do some warm up our hands. Let's sit straight and tall. Posture correct. ऐसा जो बैठे उनको फाइन लग रहा था ना, just notice I'm going to be a very rich woman today. ऐसा कोई भी बैठा है उसको 500 रुपया, and people like Priyank and all pounds में मिलेगा और भी मजा. Straight and tall, and shoulders if they are falling like that. How does chewing gum help, Amita? अब जब you will have to swallow that because there's an action going on. I was coming to the next through the exercises that wherever there is a prompt, those muscles then work better. आप chewing जब कर रहे हो तो you're there's a active prompt happening that oh, and you will automatically take it in rather than then sit and collect the saliva which is not going in. So the drooling will be helped by that, huh? Or suckling on a small goli, you know, like छोटा सा candy मुंह में रख लिया. The body will say, oh, इकट्ठा हो गया, अंदर जाने का है ना. So sitting tall and straight, of course, posture is most, I mean, I can go on for hours. We'll do posture next time. If I'm sitting like this, ये तो दबा दिया मैंने, इसमें कैसे जाएगा सलाइवा अंदर. So remember one mantra, टमाटर जो है वो पूरा चाहिए सैलेड के लिए. इधर रखा टमाटर रखने का है, चटनी नहीं बनाने का है. We don't want chutney. We want a full tomato for salad. So every time my chin goes down, please say chutney nahi mangta hai, apan ko tomato chahiye. Okay? So the chin is up, spine is tall and straight, shoulders open. Shoulders open. Why? If I'm sitting like this. Okay, which is the muscle here involved, Ananda ji? For breathing. Anybody?
Pectoral muscles. Pectoral.
एक और मसल बताइए, पतला सा. Diaphragm.
Diaphragm.
Okay.
Internal.
Diaphragm is that curtain. When I deep breathe, diaphragm creates the space in the lungs to expand and take as much oxygen. And when I contract, diaphragm goes contracted. Right? Breathe in. अब diaphragm भी मसल है, diaphragm भी टाइट हो रहा है, तो Parkinsons में invariably breathing becomes short and shallow, becoming a reason for small volume of speech.
Okay.
Okay, so sitting tall, shoulders open, lifting your chest up and straight so that my lungs can get as much oxygen as possible. Okay, straight and tall, straight and tall, straight and tall. ये नहीं चाहिए अपन. If you see wrinkles here, fine है. ये. You might feel odd, but this is what I have to maintain as and when I can. And with a smile, our muscles are all going to work now. It's not a punishment. Let's see all the beautiful smiles here. Okay? And let's take a deep breath in and breathe out. Inhale through the nose, breathe in. Exhale through the nose or the mouth. And again, breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale again. Exhale. No chutneys, please. Up and straight and tall. 3 more times. Breathe in. And breathe out. 2 more times. Inhale with a smile. And exhale completely. Awesome. I can see some rising chest and dropping chest. Inhale. And exhale. Pura, 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 pura. Exhale. खाली कर देने का lungs को, tummy को. देखो जितना खाली करेंगे उतना तो O2 और भरेगा. अगर मेरे में इसमें 1/3 है पानी and I'll say चंद्रा जी मेरे को रूह अफ़ज़ा चाहिए फुल ग्लास प्लीज इसमें डाल दो, तो चंद्रा जी से ओके, she'll put full glass of रूह अफ़ज़ा. what will happen? बाहर निकल जाएगा ना, गिरेगा, अंदर तो नहीं समाएगा, बिकॉज ऑलरेडी इसमें इतना पानी भरा है मैंने. सो CO2 जो लंग्स में हमारा रह जाता है शॉर्ट ब्रीदिंग से, O2 जाता ही नहीं है अंदर. सो पूरा खाली करने का है. एक्सेल, फॉर विच वी विल गेट इनटू द नेक्स्ट एक्सरसाइज. Breath of joy. You're going to keep our palms here, elbows raised. Just make sure कि अपना सुपर हीरो साइड में नहीं है, मालूम हुआ. All scores will be settled today. मौका लगा के धाड़. Okay, sitting tall and straight. Let's breathe in. Look up to the sky, open your palms, ready to embrace, and breathing out, come and give yourself a tight jadoo ki jappi. Hug yourself tight. And again, breathe in and breathe out. Tight, 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 tight. Fully exhale, जैसे कि कोई गुब्बारे से हवा निकालता है. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, completely exhale, exhale, exhale. I'm watching you guys. Come on, breathe out. Amrita, do that yourself. Give yourself a tight jadoo ki chappi. And inhale again. Exhale, exhale. Murali ji, tight hug to yourself. Tight, 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 tight. Shama ji. Rajgopala Krishnan, sir, I want to do it even tighter. Like a real tight hug to yourself. Look down and go. Vijay ji, yes, a tight. Now, when we come here in the next three, what we're going to do is, okay, let's do the sponge one. Let's forget this. But you got this. I'm not doing too many because we need to go through different ones. These are just trailers. आप घर में सुबह शाम जादू का जपी करने का है. And fully exhale. Empty the lungs. Squeeze it out. Like chutney बना देने का है. Here chutney is allowed. A quick one, which is very important. Imaginary. Imagine Kirtana ma'am is boiling milk in the morning before coming to the class, and she's running to get ready. The milk boils over, the gas mein pura, oh my God, now what to do? Fatafat, pick up the sponge. But if she does only chick, 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 the sponge is full of milk, but she continues to wipe. Will it continue to wipe? No. Till she goes to the sink and does squeeze. Come back. Wow, better. And third time, pura wipe kar diya. Treat our lungs as sponges. Pura nichod ke khali karna hai. Because the body has to breathe. Body will suck in the oxygen. But it will suck in better and more only when, like Kirtana ma'am's sponge is drained of the existing content. Crude example, but keep that imagery in mind. अभी अपन क्या करेंगे? Imaginary, ठीक है? So we'll take a breath in. The breath is the sucking the milk, okay? So we imagine there's a sponge in a hand. I want all the hands visible on the screen, please. I don't demand much, but I demand to see what we are doing. Okay? So breathe in and breathe out. Till I can actually breathe out no more. Again, breathe in. Breathe out. फिर से एक बार और. 2 more times. Totally. Exhale one last time. Oh, you feel tired. Drain the CO2 out. You might be feeling a little woolly in the head also because O2 CO2 exchange. Indra ji is yawning. Best news in the last 45 minutes. Yawn is a beautiful sign that my O2 CO2 exchange has happened optimally. Invite a yawn. Groaner's yoga. Fake it till you make it. Murli ji, don't block it. Aane do. Let it happen. Full yawn, ma. Anybody. Oh, Anand uncle. Oh. The minute we yawn, a full yawn is like a, oh, what a relief, right? We feel good. आंखों से पानी आ जाता है, swallow हो जाता है. Science has proven that yawning is the most effective inhalation and exhalation. Air passages open up, आपका diaphragm expand हो जाता है, chest expand होता है. Can you stop it? No, you can't. खुल रहा है पूरा. And what occurred to me after I learned this in my training in the US, this mentor, beautiful guy, John, he said, this is a club I call Groner's Yoga Club. Everybody who yawns, join the club. Okay. And he says, how we get with a lot of etiquettes, oh, sorry, and we block it. No, let it happen. And that is why it is so infectious. That's my takeaway. कि भगवान जी ने एक अच्छी चीज दिया, बोला फैलाओ और इन्फेक्शन डालो. Because the minute we see somebody yawn, we yawn. We do the word yawn and we yawn. We read yawn and we can yawn. So please trust the fact that yawning is a blessing. Okay, so practice yawn. Fake it till you make it. Please take a sip of water. Dhana, it's 12, but I'm happy to do 10 more minutes, 10 to 12 minutes, because we started with the exercises. Veer Ganeshan ji, it is great that you can drink it like that, but I would suggest not to keep a bottle to do that. God forbid. Because with Parkinson's, aspiration ka tension rehta hai. Wrong pipe mein jana, even with normal people, with age or sometimes when you're not careful, we are distracted. खांसी आ सकती है. पानी का छोटा सा ड्रॉप जा सकता है लैरिंग्स के अंदर. So let's try and keep glasses, or if we are very challenged, some people are very challenged, to keep a straw as well. Setu Ramanji, reset button. Thank you. Straight neck and spine. Okay. So breath is so important. ठीक है. अभी breath का एक और काम करते हैं जल्दी से. To test how good our breath is, all of us have played kabaddi. North में तो होता है, South में होता है kabaddi. दो टीम रहता है ना. So and one person goes kabaddi, 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 kabaddi. We go and touch all the other people out them and we come back, right? So it's all done in one breath. So can we all say kabaddi, 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 kabaddi? Let's take a breath in and say kabaddi, 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 till you can go. Some of us can do 2 minutes. Some of us can do 30 seconds, 60 seconds, depends. But try and do that. There could be any other, like a tongue twister, or where you want to just kind of. There comes another big yawn, Thiruji. Thank you. Keep yawning. The other good practice, who all have heard of LSVT program? LSVT. It's a program for speech in Parkinson's. It's an acronym, Lee Silverman's voice therapy. What they tell us to do is basically exhale, and on exhale, take out the ah sound. How? Ah. Like that, we keep going, ah, till you can do no more. But गाड़ी में पेट्रोल डालना है पहले, निकलने से पहले, which is breathe in and go ah. Everybody ah. Keep going ah. जैसे आपका आवाज कम हो रहा है, बंद कर देने का. I request all of us to take later on with your care partners at home, stopwatch, and do 3 to 5 times to see what your score is. It could be 15, 16, 20, 22. कैसे करना है? Breathe. I'll just show again. Breathe in and go. Ah, and the same volume to be continued. Ah, जैसे बंद हो रहा है, don't go. That cannot be counted. ठीक है? So keep an average of 3 to 5 repetitions and try to, as I said, the competition with this face every morning is to say, oh, yesterday I was 15, today I'm going to make it 17. After a week, I'm going to be 20 seconds. Ah. Okay? So practice that. So that's about the breath related sustaining. In the speech also comes an issue where pitch is not happening, for example. Let's practice a very small one as a dancer. Any dancers here who've done in the past, who have gyan and knowledge? Yeah? Someone, I can see some hands there. So, zarab, the weight on the bowls, on the syllables, as we say. For example, if I'm saying 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, I'm going to put weight on 1. So I'll say 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I'm going to shift my weight to 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Then 3 के ऊपर 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 के ऊपर 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can you practice this? चलें, let's do it together. Whilst you're muted, but अपने end पे आप लोग करते रहेंगे. 1, 2. This is actually when we say ta thei thei ta, ta thei thei ta, ta thei thei ta, ta thei thei ta. ठीक है? But we go with 1, 2, 3, 4 now. Because आप सब लोग complain करेंगे, Vonita, you realize how difficult multitasking is in Parkinson's? एक तो पहले आप rhythm दे रहे हो, ऊपर से बोल दे रहे हो नया. So not fair. So we'll do this gradually, but let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. So what we'll do is, we'll first go straight, shifting from 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 a few times. Then we'll go do bar. Like we'll put the weight on 1 for 2 rounds, then 2 on 2 rounds, 3 for 3 rounds, 4. Let's go through it. So let's start. Everybody ready? Sip of water. Carefully, take your time, mindfully keep sipping water. With medication, lot of people do experience dryness of mouth. Anybody? Some medications lead to dryness. सुबह उठते हैं तो मुंह dry होता है, salivation issues हो रहे हैं. हम लोग पानी कम भी पीते हैं कई बार के बाथरूम जाना पड़ेगा, बार-बार कम पियो. But water is so important. I don't have to, nobody has to tell us. We know. It's so important. So please keep drinking water more in the first half of the day till the evening so that you are not disturbed too much at night with the urge to go to the loo. Okay? So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4 is normal. Okay? And we start now pushing 1 and then 2 and then 3 and then 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just louder, more weight on that single letter number. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Are you getting that? Let's do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Once again, one last time. Let's go again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Now we're going to do do bar. Repetitions of 2 for each number. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Clear? करेंगे सब? I'm not seeing too many mouths moving. I can't hear you guys because suppose anybody who wants to unmute, scream out, we'll accept this halla gulla because it is a speech session. Let's unmute whoever can and wants to. And let's go do 2 repetitions of this exercise. Janardhan ji, welcome. Anybody else? Open up. Niru.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ananda ji, good. And let's start now. Let's go. 1,
1, 2,
3,
3, 4.
1,
1, 2, 3, 4.
1,
2,
2, 3,
3, 4. 1, 2,
3,
3, 4.
1,
1,
2,
2, 3,
3,
4. 1, 2, 3,
3,
4.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Got that? And you can keep increasing that. They do it 3 times, do it 4 times. Now you might, I think you'll have to mute. Sorry.
Madam, I have a doubt.
Anji Rajgopalan ji was saying something. Maybe I can take his question. Can you unmute again, please, Rajgopalan ji? If you can unmute and say what you're saying, please.
Madam, I'm doing this exercise for the human.
Exercise, yes, you were doing.
Human. But I might not do the past more than extent.
Could you repeat that again? Slowly repeat that again, please.
I'm doing exercise and training exercise.
Yes.
But only 8 times I'm doing.
Only?
First 8 times only I come.
It is the muscle only, but along with that, you start doing the lung exercises, the breathing, आपको फर्क लगेगा. But it is not a quick fix. If we think we have done it for 2-3 weeks, no, it is ta umru, as they say, lifelong partner. You may love me for this or hate me for this message, but mindful exercise is our new partner. So we rather embrace it. You know, when we say, oh, I'm fighting my Parkinsons, I don't think I want to say that. I'm learning to deal with it better. Unless we befriend. Because ये friend तो आ गया, वो बिन बुलाया आ तो गया है, जाने वाला नहीं है. तो उसको हमको खुश रखना है, फ्रेंडशिप रखना है और डील करना है. ठीक है? So Rajgopalan ji, it's very encouraging to know that you're doing the exercises. They're very helpful. In my class, you also do Saregama. Because LSVT also teaches to go up and then
Yes.
And our Hindustan or classical music, Carnatic, there are inbuilt pitches there. Sare na 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 aro agro automatically ho raha hai. So it's a beautiful LSVT that we have. Sorry to the West, but we have one at home as well. So practice singing. Nothing better than singing for speech. I can write in blood and say, sing for Parkinsons. We do those sessions. Shama ji is a beautiful singer. And she used to say, मेरी आवाज खराब हो रही है, मेरे को नहीं गाना है. नहीं, गाना है. What Parkinsons loves is कि ये अच्छी चीज को दबा दो. नहीं, but we have to go cross over and keep doing it. Just keep doing it. Yeah, so now you may wonder if Rajgopalan ji is doing Vonita is making you do 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. How is it helping my speech? It's because I'm training my muscles for the pitch and the tones and increasing the volumes. Coming back full circle when I said, if I ask you, how are you? And I say, Ananda ji, I'm very fine and happy to be here. No, 0 on 10. Negative marks maybe, right? Good morning, Ananda ji. I'm so happy to be here. So now 3, 4. So that become mindful of thinking big and speaking loud. Thinking big and speaking loud. Kirtana, yawn. Thank you. Keep yawning. So now, just again, a very beautiful revelation. अपना जो mouth के parts हैं, let's all say mouth, mouth, mouth,
Mouth,
mouth, mouth, louder.
mouth,
Mouth, mouth, mouth. You could see the mouth getting engaged, right? Now let's say tongue. 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 See how the tongue gets engaged. Lips. 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 गाना बंद कर दो. Lips. 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 You see how lips get engaged, right? Jaw. 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 Make that expression. Jaw. Jaw. I think Rukmani ji ka band kar rahe hain. Rukmani Prabha ji aapka. Thank you. So I think some error. So how beautifully mouth, tongue, lips, jaw. Okay, let's go cheeks. 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 रुक्मणी जी प्लीज आपका अनम्यूट मत करिए, आपका थोड़ा आवाज echo कर रहा है. Just keep it muted. So every day. Can you just tell her? रुक्मणी जी डू नॉट अनम्यूट, आप उसको बंद ही रहने दीजिए प्लीज. आपका ना आवाज echo कर रहा है, आप खोलिए मत आवाज को. थैंक यू. So mouth, tongue, teeth also. Okay, let's go teeth. Teeth. Exaggerate. That's right, Ganeshan ji. Teeth. Teeth. So these 5-6 words with exaggeration are going to work on these muscles. आपको और कुछ करना ही नहीं, इतना भी करिए. और ये सब करके मोटर बाइक में बैठ जाते हैं अभी. Let's do that. Fluttering of the lips. Come on. Amrita, go. Dad को कराना है. Yes. Revati ji.
but
Try to get the vocal also. Anand ji. Niru. Yes, Raja, go. I want that fluttering of the lips, not just boom, boom. No. Might take some time. मेरे को भी पहले नहीं होता था. And then can you see the sensation around? That's right, Vijay ji. उमा जी बोलेंगी ये क्या कर लिया, क्लास में बैठे थे तो बाइक में वो मुझे सवाल करेंगी वॉनी ने क्या बाइक शुरू करा दी घर पे. So there are lots of, my idea is to just throw in stuff to say there are lots. इससे देखो ये करने के बाद हमारा breath also gets impacted. There are lots of things. There's no end. Like tongue exercises. ये करना. Filling up air on the cheeks, doing that. Hanumanji, yes, Raja. And tongue in and out. Acha, for swallowing, very quickly, while these were all sound and speech, for swallowing, let all of us please go through this. We all okay for 5 more minutes? Yeah. Amrita, abhi karke dekhna, because till you have experienced, you will not be convinced to take it forward with Baba. Let's take a sip of water. And let's do as I take us through tongue. We'll do 2 or 3 quickly tongue exercises. Very basic ones. First, we're going to open our mouth, tongue out and back. I'll count 10 times. So how? Like this. Okay, I'm going to count 10 times. 10th wale mein hang it out, hold it there. I'll keep counting, but don't take a break and see how it feels. Everybody ready? Straight up. Open your mouth, tongue out, stick it out, back. 2, open, tongue out, close. 3, open, tongue out, back. 4, continue. 5, Amrita, stick it more out and back. 6, tongue out, back. 7, Thiruji, more tongue out, stick it out, go back. 9, stick it out, go back. Stick it out and hold it there. Hold it there. 10, 9, Raja, hold it there. Cheating ho gaya. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And now take it back in. And see if you feel like a nice swallow. Raja, आपका बीच में हो गया था swallow, है ना? Ananda ji का भी. Take it back and Amrita, did you feel that? Right? It's a lumpy swallow that happens. So this is another way of working on these muscles जो छुट्टी पे जा रहे हैं, उनको नहीं जाने देना, वापस बुलाने का है. अभी क्या करेंगे, थोड़ा साउंड भी निकालेंगे. बैक, बैक. Let's start. 1, back. 2, back. 3, back. 4, back. 5, 6, back. 7, back. 8, back. 9, 10, hold, 1, 2, hold, 4, 5, 6, hold, and come back. And see how your throat feels. Yeah. I can still feel like making 2 or 3 swallows. And now it becomes more of an effort because these damn muscles have become a little lazy. Thanks to Parkinson's. उनको जगाना है. नहीं जगाएंगे तो muscles come with a disclaimer, use me or धीरे 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 आवाज कम हो जाती है. And then we give up. Not yet. Not ever. We have to be heard, remember, okay? 1/3 one, there are many for the tongue. एक और करेंगे. Imagine you had sambaram and there was some palak in that. I don't think you guys put palak in sambar, do you? In the north, we do sometimes in the tuhar dal. So imagine my palak has got stuck. Imagine, you know, one little thing gets soft or something gets stuck and we keep going. लगे रहते हैं. अभी क्या imagine करना है that every tooth gap has got something stuck. Palak or dhania or nariyal or saunf or whatever. Imagine every crevice has got it. Now, please watch it once. I'm going to clean my teeth from top, back full circle clockwise 3 times without a break. Anti-clockwise 3 times without a break. Slowly. Fast forward nahi chalega. Fine lagega. Slowly. So, let's swallow. Take a breath in. Aram se. Start from the top. Every tooth clockwise. धीरे धीरे नरसिम्हन जी. Slowly Shama ji. करते रहेंगे. 1 circle complete. Yes, Veer Ganeshan ji. Continue. Every tooth has to be clean. Thiruji, mouth band karke. Close your mouth, lips together. Yes, Amrita. Every tooth. Rajgopalan ji, keep going. 3rd round or 4th for somebody. Come back to the center. No break. Anti-clockwise. Chalu rakhiye. Your tongue might hurt. Your cheeks may say, "Ayyo, so painful." Keep doing it. Raja, क्यों रुक गए तुम भाई? चालू रखो. जल्दी आ गए क्या? And come back after 3 rounds, Vijay ji, Ananda ji, and stop and see how you feel. A nice lumpy swallow. Yes or no? Can we see a thumbs up? Who feel a lumpy swallow? 2 thumbs. Feel somewhat lumpy and feel no swallow. Yeah, we do, right? So simple. कोई बैठ के एक्सरसाइज नहीं करना है. आप किचन में भी हो, घुमा दो. चाय बना रहे हैं, घुमा दो. Idea is to keep working them. I feel like sharing so much. One last one. Now stick your tongue to the palate. मुंह बंद है. जुबान को ऊपर तलवे पे चिपका दें और swallow करिए. एफर्ट लगता है ना? अमृता, स्टिक योर टंग टू द पैलेट, नॉट लाइक दैट, बट पूरी जुबान ऊपर चिपका दो, पूरी जुबान, और swallow करो. Effort. Stick your tongue to the palate and swallow. Yeah, so we're making those muscles work out जो अपने आप कम काम कर रहे हैं. Mr. Ray, you're good. I can't see much of you. आपका स्क्रीन थोड़ा सा कम दिखा रहा है. Let's take a sip of water. Let's just close our eyes for a moment. All of us just relax. आंखें बंद कर लें. Lower your eyes. Just stay with yourself and your breath. Everybody, eyes closed, please. Relax, gentle smile on your lips. Even for the sake of smiling, just be there. Observe your breath. Observe your breath. Any sensations in the throat, in the mouth, in the chest, in your head, in your face, just become aware. No judgment. चुभ रहा है, लग रहा है, अच्छा है, बुरा है. Just be with the sensation, good or bad, happy or sad. Let's take a breath in and breathe out. Relax your shoulders. Another breath in and relaxing your shoulders further. Just breathe out and totally let go of your body weight to gravity. Deep breath again. And dropping that entire body weight, 40, 50, 60, 70 kilos, let go to Mother Earth. Let go. Just surrender. Keeping both your palms in Namaste in front of the heart chakra. Eyes are closed. Gentle smile. And before anything, in gratitude for the opportunity and thanking yourself, patting yourself, take your right palm to the left shoulder, left palm to the right shoulder, and say, well done myself for taking time out to devote to my body. And thank you to each and everyone present here to make this beautiful group smile and work out together. Om Shanti.
Thank you very much.